Welcome back, everybody. We are joined by General Wesley Clark. He was our very first General Assembly Speaker. General, I have a few questions for you if you're prepared for those.
Sure.
So, General, I know that you were at Boys State when it was held at Camp Robinson and things like that. So what can you tell me about that experience?
Well, I think it was a really great experience for me personally. I met a lot of people throughout the state. And then I saw them again my senior year, you know, in sports and in debate and student government and so forth. Everybody's together in a state like this, but you got to meet them. And so Boys State was really, it's the coming of age. You know, you go from being a junior in high school to being a senior, but it's also a great learning laboratory in leadership, how to get along with people, and you know, what is American democracy like?
Yes, sir.
It's like a friend of mine told me when I got back out of the military. He said, General, he said, you may not like politics, he said, but it's the way America is governed.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
You know, it's a tough system, but there's no better system we've ever found.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And then just moving on with some of the questions that we have, you have a remarkable resume, something that you can take pride in for sure. But what would you say about those experiences, or what advice do you have for those that kind of want to follow in those footsteps?
You know, you just put one foot in front of the other in life. You do the best you can do every single day. You deal honestly and straightforwardly with other people. You respect people. You don't make enemies. You try to look at the glass as always being half full rather than half empty. You say your prayers at night and keep your family close. And that's all. It just happens, or it doesn't. And whatever happens, you're grateful for.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And then the last question that we have with someone with military experience and for delegates who would possibly want to go into that, what advice would you give them?
Oh, come in. I think, look, the United States Army is what I can speak for most, but they're all great services. And it's just a great way to begin your business career, or if you're in it and you're doing well, stay with it. I mean, I miss it tremendously. The people I worked with, the education, it did so much for me. It gave me education, breadth. West Point was fabulous, but also the later career. I lived all over the world. I met all kinds of people. I had opportunities I would never have had without serving my country. I got shot in Vietnam, and that wasn't a pleasant experience, but I learned a lot from it. And so you take your risks, but business is not without risks. Life is not without risks. If you're going to make a difference in this world, you're going to have to take risks.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, General, thank you for your time. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a speaker for us.
Thanks a lot. All the best for Boys Staters.
Yes, sir. Thank you.